Something funny just happened. I recorded 10 minutes video and I did not know that I did not press the record button. But never mind, here we go. It is your boy Emeka Transition, and in this video I'll be talking about the transfer market. We are hearing news that Donnarumma is being linked to Manchester United. How true is it? Yes, it is a rumor at the moment because Donnarumma just have 1 year remaining in his contract with PSG, and PSG are fancying their chance of signing Chevalier from Lille. PSG want to sign Chevalier because he's a French national and PSG is a French team, so they are seeing an opportunity to get this guy before next season. If his performance continue improving, there will be so many competition for them to sign him next season. They want to sign him now that there's no competition, so they are seeing this opportunity. They want to take it very fast, and you will now be wondering, what is the fate of Donnarumma if they sign Chevalier? Is Donnarumma going to sit on the bench? I don't think so. Donnarumma is a top goalkeeper. Let me remind you, he's just 25 years old. Donnarumma was at PSG when they signed Keylor Navas from Real Madrid, and Keylor Navas for a few times he bent Donnarumma, but at the end of the day, Donnarumma was able to collect his number 1 spot again. So he has done it before with Keylor Navas. It will not be a hard thing for him to do with Chevalier. So the reason why PSG want to even go for that guy is because for them to extend Donnarumma contract, they have to increase the salary wage, and sometimes those deals is 50-50. So they don't want to be at the receiving end at the end of the season where they will have no goalkeeper. Donnarumma will be a free agent and it will be hard for them to get a goalkeeper, because that period now clubs will want to increase the price or the fee of their goalkeepers if PSG comes for them. Now the links to Man United is just a rumor, because for Man United to sign Donnarumma, they have to sell Andre Onana, and Andre Onana was linked to Monaco before, but Monaco has gotten another goalkeeper, you understand. So except Saudi clubs come for Andre Onana, there is no concrete reason for Man United to sign Donnarumma. Even though we are going to sign Donnarumma, maybe a swap deal, I don't know how it's going to work, but for a keeper to come to United, Andre Onana has to leave. Even Ate Bayindi, that guy too, his future there is not certain. Now the next person on our list is Jorel Hato. We are hearing that Chelsea are progressing in talks to sign Jorel Hato. This guy is a left back. He can also play as a left centre back. This guy will come as a backup for Marc Cucurella. I know so many Chelsea fans have been afraid that if we sign this guy, is Cucurella going to leave? No. Cucurella is about to sign a contract extension with Chelsea. Jorel Hato is an understudy, so he's going to learn from Cucurella. Jorel Hato is for the future. We all know Chelsea, they know how to give players long-term deals. We know the kind of deal they gave to Enzo Fernandez, the kind of deal they gave to Palmer, the kind of deal they gave to Joao Felix, though Joao Felix have moved to Al Nassr. Chelsea are going for Jorel Hato as a backup for Cucurella. While Xavi Simon, on the other hand, that are going for, they have to sign Jorel Hato first. But before they will bring in Xavi Simon, they have to let maybe Sterling go, Chilwell go, and so many of those dead wood that are there, they have to let them go for them to balance their books. You understand? But Jorel Hato, it is going to work out. It's just a matter of days to come. Garnacho. Is Garnacho going to go to Chelsea? Yes, Chelsea has seen the opportunity to get Garnacho after letting Madueke leave. Garnacho is going to be a very, very big addition for them. But they cannot bring him now. They have to complete Jorel Hato, Xavi Simon, which is their priority, before thinking of Garnacho. Garnacho is seen as an opportunity, and they are only going to work on his deal this August, which is going to mark the end of the transfer window. And Garnacho is also linked to so many other clubs, even outside of England, but he said he wants to remain at English Premier League, so probably another English Premier League club might sign him. The next on my list is James Trafford. City just signed their former goalkeeper, which was sold to Burnley, but City did a smart move there. They wrote on his clause that they have a buyback option because they don't want to repeat the same mistake they made with Cole Palmer. We all know now Cole Palmer is now a world-class player, and City, whenever they see him, they will feel like, bro, we missed on this player. We fucked up. You understand? So they don't want to make that same mistake. Right now, they've signed James Trafford to be as a backup goalkeeper for Ederson. Now people will be thinking, now that James Trafford is there, is Ederson going to sit on the bench? No. Ederson, just like Donnarumma, just have 1 year in his contract. Next year, June, he's going to be a free agent. And I don't think they are going to extend his contract there. Maybe he leaves the club as a free agent, or maybe the Saudi clubs that he was linked to before will come for him now. But as it stands, they might leave him and he's going to be their number one. Why James Trafford will just be there, maybe playing the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, or sometimes come in the Champions League group stages. Depending on the performance of Ederson, we all know his performance dwindled down last season. Even his backup goalkeeper, Stefan Ortega, came in and still collected a lot of goals. City suffered last season, that was why they finished third in the Premier League. And now they want to reinforce their goalkeeper position because the performances of Ederson and Stefan Ortega has reduced. It has been on a very, very low. Ederson is turning 32 after City first game. Stefan Ortega has been told that you can leave because there is no more future for you in City. Now the last person I want to talk about is Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman to Inter Milan. The talks there is that Inter Milan, they are still working a deal with Atlanta. Atlanta are asking for over 40 million euros, where Inter are still pricing it. I don't know whether they are selling Pepe, whether our African best is now a player that the club is pricing anyhow. But I think he's going to move to Inter Milan because the relationship with the coach, we all know what happened when he missed a penalty in Champions League sometime last season, and stuff like that doesn't just go like that. It doesn't just fade out. It remains in the player's head. It makes the player to think it's like, I'm not welcome here, I have to leave, stuff like that. So now that Inter are coming for him, I think he's going to fasten his chance of going to Inter Milan. It's the same Serie A. He's just going to go there and continue doing his good works. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you like, subscribe. Not just like I hope, I want you to like, please, and subscribe so that I will know that the work that I'm doing here is really, people are really watching me, and to give me more motivation to continue. I remain your boy, Emeka Transition. I'll see you on my next video.